Nerdaholics!
Hello!
Hello, and welcome to our Series 12, well, I say our Series 12 trailer reaction, it's actually his because I've already seen both of them. Yeah, I'm not going to try and influence your reaction or anything. But this is for his benefit because he hasn't actually seen it yet.
I haven't seen these yet. I was aware they were coming. I hadn't realised it was going to be this soon. Otherwise,
yeah. Well, to be fair, there was literally fuck all for ages because there was something going on behind the scenes there.
Well,
that we apparently was bullshit, according to Chris Chibnall. That was his actual.
Yeah.
That was his actual nice way of putting it. Quick shout out before we go on to Noel at the TARDIS Zone.
Hello, Noel.
Hello. Thank you very much for.
Thank you for everything.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you just for being a top bloke and for shouting us out as many times as you have. You're awesome, mate, and congrats on 1,000 subscribers again.
Classy dude.
Absolutely. And likewise, shout out to Daniel from the TARDIS Zone stream.
Hello.
You are always singing our praises. We appreciate it, mate. Never change your magnificent. Do your YouTube channel.
Sexy beast.
Do it. Along with Blue Body Hoovian, Problem Being, Paul, Yvette, Chuckzilla, Rocket Runner, all the rest of the crew that I can't think of off the top of my head because this is the third one in. Oh, Extra Spice Mikey, by the way. We're starting on this, but we do actually have some nice beers.
We get this for cheap.
Yeah.
The next video that we do will probably have those in it.
Well, watch this space because we've got them waiting, but we've got something else planned for those.
Yeah. Say there was something good, not this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cheap shit for this.
Yeah, because this is cheap shit.
I can get 18 of them for a tenner. It's like.
Oh no, I was talking about the trailer.
I can get 18 episodes of cheap Doctor Who for a tenner.
This may well be cheap shit. If it's cheap shit I enjoy, I don't enjoy that.
Well,
I mean, no, I don't want to influence your reaction. No. Oh, too late. What we like? Fuck. What am I like? Fuck.
Damn it, Sean! You've ruined this for me.
I know. Sorry.
You have influenced me, sir, to be a beast, and
Brad.
Not the fun kind of beast, sir, the unpleasant kind of beast.
Oh,
if only I had a leather glove to slap you with.
Beast. Like, yeah.
The doctor. What?
Right, and on that note,
Tim Shaw.
Fuck off.
This is
So this is the first series 12 trailer that aired last week.
Yeah.
So this is like, the announcement that it's actually happening.
Yes.
And then afterwards we'll watch the one that was released, like, I don't know, of this recording, when it goes out, will be the most recent one.
Yeah.
At the moment it's saying it was released 2 days ago, so to give you a bit of context.
Yeah.
Right,
3, 2, 1,
go.
The name's Doctor. The Doctor.
The security of this entire planet.
Aaron Bond, James Bond.
Can we rely on you?
I'm not where I wanted to be, but I can work with this.
Okay.
What? I don't suppose you've seen anything weird around here.
Yeah, you sorry.
Okay.
What's the plan?
How would it run so fast it would knock over a thing?
Exactly.
Where are we? Paris?
Living creatures aren't that stupid, but whatever. Well.
Oh, it's about to get serious now, Jack.
I can feel it.
Don't rape the Cybermen, please. I like the Cybermen, they're one of my favourites.
I've got more to say about that later.
Bats, okay. Ghosty things. Nothing can get in the TARDIS, so fuck you. More bats, no. Don't give a shit about you, Yaz, don't cry.
With your eye drops.
Early 2020. Okay. I get this is like a basic release trailer.
So your thoughts on that, Jack?
Okay.
Initial thoughts.
Okay, so one of the first 3 episodes is going to very heavily feature bats. That's what I get from this.
Potentially, yeah.
But beyond that, it's kind of...
Maybe vampires.
There's a lady vampire thing.
I said maybe vampires. But there could be a lady vampire.
Lady vampire.
Well, no, lady vampire.
Oh, of course it'd be a lady vampire.
Well, that's Jodie because she sucks the life out of this show. Well,
There's nothing intrinsically horrible about it, but then it's a trailer, and it's 1 minute 17 seconds long, and that's like the best 1 minute 17 seconds they've got of like the first 3 episodes.
Yeah, well, it's probably going to be the best 1 minute and 17 seconds of the entire season.
Yeah,
to be fair. God knows what the fuck they've got planned for the stuff that we can't see. My initial thoughts of this trailer, obviously I saw it a couple of days ago, is it looks prettier, but they're doubling down on everything.
Here's the thing, I've learned not to give credit on aesthetics anymore. Unless it's something unique.
No, I mean, just take The Last Jedi into consideration.
Yeah,
that was probably the most prettiest film I've ever seen, but it was also one of the worst.
One of the wankiest
in
ones,
terms of, like, you know, character development.
There are so many computer animators out there who can spin wankiness into gold, and from a visual perspective. So it's like, you know what? One thing I will give season 11 credit for is a lot of it looked very cinematic. And
well, that's what we said when we did our When We Fell to Earth reaction.
Yeah, it looked really quite.
It wasn't quite.
Yeah, a lot of it looked really high quality.
Yeah.
But just because it looks high quality doesn't mean it's actually high quality.
No, that's where they lull you in.
Yeah.
With
So
sense of security. That was the beauty of the classic series, because you didn't need effects. Well, because they couldn't afford them, and they didn't really exist back then. Well, they did, just like not to their abilities, so it had to be driven by good story and a good acting and good dialogue.
Aesthetics don't mean much. Good story means more.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the main thing.
Absolutely.
So, not impressed so far, but by the same token, there is nothing intrinsically harmful here. But then, in 1 minute 17 seconds...
Well, apart from roping the Cybermen back into it again...
Well,
you know my thoughts on the Cybermen in the new series. Why it's just they've been totally underutilized even before this era. With the amount, you'll see if you've been paying attention in our top 10 worst list, well mine anyway. Several of those are Cybermen episodes, and I love the Cybermen. They're my all-time favourite villains, and they kept cropping up on that list just because they were a bit part in their own story, and that looks like it's going to be more of the same, but probably worse because Chibnall's writing them. And look what he did to the Silurians. I mean, God. No.
Right. So
now, onwards to the Series 12 release date trailer.
So my impression from this is, before we started, Sean was telling me this had come out, and I hadn't realised this, and he said that this one was going to be worse. Yeah. So let's have a look.
Just listen. There's a certain line that someone says in the background, which all but proves a particular rumour that guys like Noel at the TARDIS Zone and Drottic and Doomcock have been foreshadowing. As they all say, it's just rumour at the moment, but there's a certain line in this trailer, which I'll get to afterwards, which can... Oh, and Eddie at Scarrow as well, mate. How could I forget Eddie? Sir Eddie, the man.
Good sir, you're like 6 or 7 deep. It's kind of...
Yeah, well, I know, but these it's important to mention these good folk.
Again, we get 18 of these for a tenner, so...
Well, we're relatively coherent at the moment. At the moment,
good sir. That doesn't mean we're not 7 or 8 deep.
No, true.
Anyway, right.
So carry on. I'll explain what it is.
You can,
if you don't hear.
If I don't catch it, you can tell me afterwards. So,
right.
Well, or we can rewatch it afterwards just to see if I don't catch it.
Yeah.
Anyway, 3, 2, 1, go.
Crisis.
Oh God.
Big crisis. Serious crisis. Big, serious crisis.
Okay.
Kisses. It's quite French, that, isn't it?
It's a bit racist.
It's against the French, so I can live with that. Being British, it's okay.
You don't know me.
You're the woman I've
No, we don't really.
Something's coming for me.
No, you're a Mary Sue. We know you well enough.
By your side.
Let's go.
I like that Graham said that, but beyond that.
You're reaching the end of your lives. Now that could be about just them, or it could be not about
That's just them being like, oh, she's about to die again or something.
Humanity. Consider as you hope restored. Fancy a trip in the box?
Space for all.
Yeah, so that's the slogan they go with. Space for all, as in, we're inclusive of everybody, because that wasn't our obvious fucking marketing ploy for the last 2 seasons.
Okay. Here's the thing, right?
Thoughts?
Okay. If you hadn't said to look for something, I wouldn't have picked up on anything. Because quite
I
frankly,
probably shouldn't have actually said that.
It's not that. It's more a case of there was nothing coherent from that. It's like when the person said, "Oh, this is the end of your lives." It's like, okay, fine. you're threatening her in a sense that's going to be, it, because alien can change gender, has to be an it, because I don't know the proper pronoun. God damn you, Twitter.
Careful. Might be called incels. Someone actually called us that on that little Star Wars Soy Wars thing I did. So they actually called us incels.
Hang on. So I'm married and you have a missus with a kid.
Yeah.
And we're incels.
Because we don't like Disney Star Wars. We're incels who.
No, that's fine. I've got a ton of Star Wars books over there that prove I like Star Wars, but that's fine.
That's fine. We're not two Star Wars fans or two Doctor Who fans.
No, of course not.
Like a lot of these fucking okay boomer spewing cunts keep saying. Anyway, sorry, carry on.
So going back to
this video really isn't for kids, folks.
I don't. Okay, it's like the thing. It's like Dane crisis, big crisis, super crisis, kisses. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's just that.
That's a little bit.
It's again. They're trying to make her funny, like they tried to make David Tennant funny, and in a way Matt Smith funny. But she can't. She just doesn't have humour in her repertoire.
A lot of Matt Smith's humour and a lot of David Tennant's humour comes from the oddity of he's an alien or it's an alien. Yeah. If we're being correct here.
No, he is an alien.
Yeah, he's an alien.
Fuck being correct. Well, we are correct by calling the Doctor he. Now carry on.
Yeah. But it's like. He make this whole point where it's kind of like, okay, not a humorous moment, but obviously an alien moment. We'll use from the episode with the werewolf back at the beginning.
Tooth and Claw.
There you go.
Yeah.
Where everyone's the guy's starting to turn into a werewolf inside the cage.
Yeah.
And as he starts to burst through, David Tennant says he puts on his glasses and is like, beautiful, and everyone else is like, mate, we're fucking running.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
it's a giant fucking werewolf coming out of a cage. We're running.
Yeah,
and it's kind of like
that was the whole. That was the Tennant thing.
Yeah,
and the Doctor thing going, oh, isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Oh God, it's beautiful.
He loves strange new things, and that's great.
That's what the Doctor really is.
Yeah. And okay, that wasn't a humorous moment, but that's the sort of thing you could turn into humour quite easily. It's like him being like, oh, I should run from this, shouldn't I? Yes, and then they run away. I don't think that's how it happens in the episode. I haven't watched it in a long time, but you could put that as a joke in there, right there, and that would
all you need
relatively
to do.
well.
All you need to do is just watch any Tom Baker story, and there you are with your alien humour. Yeah, that's literally. You don't even have to look further than that.
From the two trailers, in the first trailer, it was like, Doctor. It's like,
oh, it's the play on Bond, James Bond, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like, okay, I can see the joke, but no.
Also, by the way, I'm sort of catching you up with this. They have officially announced what that episode's called. Do you know what it's called?
Go for it.
Spyfall. And that's not a joke. Well, it is a joke in terms of it's fucking stupid, but that's what it's called. It's called Spyfall. This is entirely original. And again, written by Chris Chibnall, because he's writing the first 2 episodes. And the last, and he's writing 4, I think.
4.
Yeah, he's writing 4 out of 10 that he needed 2 years to fucking 2 years to do apparently.
So Stephen Moffat in his first 2 seasons wrote like 6 episodes in each one. Oh dear!
Yeah, and
so Russell T Davies wrote like about 6 again in his first series for each one.
And they also managed to get a season out a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, people say, Chibnall, he doesn't have control over scheduling. Bollocks. He has enough control to only accept the job given to him. Yeah.
He's the showrunner. He can fucking dictate the timetable, can't he?
He had enough power. He had enough power to basically fucking like bribe the BBC into giving him the job on the basis that he'd only hire a female doctor. So he's got the fucking power there. Yeah. So no one tell me, he has no control over how many episodes go out here. Fuck that shit. That is just a terrible defence of any argument about the scheduling for these seasons.
Yeah. But no, it's just like, look, okay, Stephen Moffat had some issues with scheduling during the
I'm not saying scheduling issues don't happen.
But even then, it's kind of like he still produced.
He wrote enough material
every fucking year.
They wrote enough material for a set amount of episodes.
Yes.
You know,
it's like we still have Doctor Who every year.
Yeah.
Until Peter Capaldi and his later stuff. And
Oh yeah, yeah. Technically, it's still every year because we got Resolution last year, and now we're getting this. In January. It's just like, yeah, fuck off. Don't come at me with that.
Unless it's on New Year's Eve, then it doesn't count.
Terrible excuse.
Well, actually, no. New Year's Day would still count.
It's New Year's Day.
Okay, because we've got Resolution on New Year's Day. It's just, we still technically.
So technically, we've still got Doctor Who every year, but it's like no, it's that, that's bollocks.
Okay. I still freely admit I'm still probably a little bit soft on Resolution because I still think it was okay. It's like still a bad Russell T Davies episode.
A very, very bad Russell T Davies.
But it's still better than anything we got from season 11.
Well, I can only judge it against the 3 that I watched. And it was more obviously.
You don't need to watch more.
I was going to say no. I still haven't come back after Rosa, and I thought, I don't intend on watching this because I'm sticking to my guns here. It's just not for me, and I know every episode's just going to piss me off. I don't, especially that they're bringing back the Cybermen and potentially the Sea Devils. The Jadoon I don't give a shit about because they were an RTD creation, so we're going back to glory years sort of, but they were never really a classic villain. They were just fucking space police.
Yeah,
that's exactly what they were.
Yeah. I was okay with them being space police, and I'm okay with them reappearing now, as long as it's done.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, but
it's even then it won't be. We know it won't.
No, it's just it's the way when they were announced as like, oh yeah, classic villains are returning, including the Jadoon. It's like, hang on a minute,
That's not classic villain.
No, I'd hardly classify them.
We
as
could go through a whole list of classic villains before we get to the Jadoon.
So yeah, overall thoughts.
Overall thoughts. Okay, there is nothing there to get me excited.
No.
If we look back at, say, I'm going to use the Matt Smith first trailer for when he came out.
Oh god, yeah, exactly.
Actually, I'm going to get that up so we can have that going in comparison.
I've been doing that on Twitter as well. On our thing, I've been just like, this is how you get excited. This is how you draw the fans in, especially starting from scratch, which is virtually what they did back then. The coming up trailer is probably it's a little bit. I prefer it. To the just that because
let's do the coming up trailer.
Do the coming because it's just everything is just.
We don't care who reads. But here's right. So there we go.
My name's Amy Pond. When I was 7, I had an imaginary friend.
I mean, this is after episode 1, but still, it's pretty much a trailer for the
it's still a trailer, but by the same token, though, it works better.
Yeah.
You've got music that pulls you in. You've got monologue.
That's a good point actually, because it's the music of Murray Gold. It's the incidental music of the fucking season, as opposed to whatever I can't even remember. Sincola's name.
We watched it 2 minutes ago, and I can't remember.
Well, no, but they're just using like generic pop music C, and it's just not. It's just shit.
And this is all from the first 3 episodes, or a couple of scenes from a few later ones, because that's how the Pandora opens.
But it gives you highlights, but not too much. Yeah, it doesn't give anything away.
It makes you want to watch the series because it's like, you know what? Little kid running through a graveyard, things chasing him. Okay. Yeah. Roman soldiers.
But it's just the atmosphere and the ambience.
Soldiers running for a spaceship. Decayed Snowman. Awesome music. Amy being sucked into a hole. We don't know who Amy is yet, but we're going to care in a minute when we get to her.
This is how you do humour. Exactly. That's how you do nuanced humour for the Doctor.
Don't follow me under any circumstances. Will you follow him?
But it's building up tension as it goes on.
Yeah. This is what I do. Every time, every day, every second. This. All night.
God, I miss this era.
There's one thing you never give in a trap if you're smart. If you abandon distance. If you have any plans about seeing tomorrow, there's one thing you never
ever put in a trap. And you're just sold. You're sold on him as the Doctor as well. And not he's a man, although that helps.
It's not even that. But I'm sold on that as a series. From that trailer, I feel excited to watch it.
Yeah, because it's well paced and it shows.
It's got pacing. It's got music. It's got little clips of various episodes that obviously now in hindsight we know where it's all come from. But it's all cut together in such a way where it's just a couple of exciting moments, not necessarily like explosions, but just like.
It gives you a little bit of insight into what you get, whereas that Series 12 trailer was just like, oh look, we're back with a few more shiny objects, but nothing's really changed.
Please keep looking at us.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's for everyone. Well, is it though? I don't think it was.
No.
You made a good sort of attempt at that during your marketing tactic for the series 11 by, oops, all that
shattering
shit.
a glass ceiling.
Yeah, it's just like, oh god. So yeah, that's how you do a fucking trailer, Chibnall.
Yeah.
Basically.
And it's like, you know what? That's season 5. That's what, 7-8 years ago.
God, yeah, no, yeah. Well, nearly. That was. By the time series 12 comes out, okay, we're not going by the exact month, but technically you could argue it'd be 10 years. How the fuck is that 10 years old and it still looks so much better than the crap we're getting now?
And it's like. I don't blame anyone who's worked on the actual Series 12 because I can't blame them. I will only blame the people who cut the trailer because this is the trailer. Okay,
it just looks so fucking ham-fisted and rushed because that's what they've been doing. They've been rushing this.
Okay, now I get that people who make trailers they can only work with what they're given. So if they're given like the first 3 episodes, let's say, this is what you can take your best bits from this, and then that's it.
Yeah.
It's like. Okay, if they've got shit to work with, they've got shit to work with. But, you know what? Transformers Dark Side of the Moon was a crap movie, but the trailer for it looks fucking metal.
Yeah.
So...
It does, yeah.
I can't... A good person doing the trailer can make it work, because
But even the trailer for The Last Jedi was like, it looked like, oh, okay.
There you go.
It looked good. But then but then we know how that turned out. But it was just like
there's various things that can make this work and not work. And the unfortunate thing is
it's not going to work. I mean, I don't know about you. I don't know if you're going to go for Series 12, but I'm sticking to my guns. I have no interest in it whatsoever.
Well, look,
here's
the thing. One of us is going to have to watch Series 12, so we can talk about it.
You're going to take one for the team again.
I took one for the team for Series 11. Yeah. You might have to take this one, bitch.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. Like,
flip a coin.
No, coins don't favour me very well. Maybe one episode like really pissed because I remember actually Blue Bonnet Hooving. We were talking to you about this on Twitter and Noel obviously as well about doing like a really like bring your own bottle drunk stream reaction to it. That would be the only way you would get me to watch this shit show. But other than that, no.
I'll tell you what. I'm not going to promise anything here. We'll talk about this after the video's finished. But I have an idea.
Oh, all right, okay.
Maybe we'll edit this little bit of the conversation up because I'm not sure if we should put it in the video.
All right. But we'll stop it. We'll stop the video here then. But yeah, so that was mainly your reaction and my
final thoughts then. So you have something to cut in. You can cut that bit out. So, final thoughts. Nothing has really dragged me in.
No.
In the way other trailers have.
No.
The music's not there.
No, it's just
definitely
generic.
not.
It's just
for a trailer, you do need good music because that's what you need to get the energy.
Yeah.
Pardon me. But then I can't say it's going to be an absolute failure because I have watched now 3 minutes. Let's be generous. 3 minutes of season 12. Some of it repeated.
Yeah.
Nothing overly impressive though. So as trailers, I have nothing in me that makes me want to watch this over anything else.
Fair enough. Yeah.
There's no reason why I won't go back onto Netflix and watch Dark Crystal again. Because I've watched that like 4 times now.
Yeah.
And even though you can see some of the SJW moments in it, there's so few and far between.
Everything's going woke, but it's just now degrees of how woke it is. You know what I mean?
It's so slightly woke, I can accept it and I can still really enjoy it as a really, really good story.
Yeah. As the story's front and centre as opposed to...
The story's front and centre more than everything else.
To the agenda, yeah.
But to keep on point, the story of that is so much more there. Even the trailer for Dark Crystal was so much more there than this trailer.
Yeah.
And I have no reason to watch Series 12 other than the fact that I'll need to do it so I can tell you the shit about it so you can talk about it on YouTube.
Yeah. Cool.
And but that's it. Yeah.
All right. Nice one. Well, cheers, Nerdaholics. Cheers, Nerdaholics, for your reaction.
Cheers, Sean.
And we'll be back with another video at some point soon.